these were the 5 guys that our Stephen Ellis had highlighted. Do any of these guys jump out at you? And if not, is there someone that's in our new top 50 that you think could give a team a big boost when you consider, think back to Tampa, Blake Coleman and Barclay Goodrow, or Michael Kempney going to Washington. It's not always the biggest name that gets the job done.
Yeah, look, I think Sam Lafferty is missing from that under the radar edition, because I don't think a ton of people know who Sam Lafferty is. Now, again, I watch Sam every night. I get to see him practice every day, play every night. I see what he brings to the Blackhawks. I see the speed. I see the physicality. I see, the details of his game. He's playing on the second power play in Chicago. Now, is he a power play player? Probably not on a contender. But he's going to kill penalties, and he can be out on the ice late in the game. He's leading the league in shorthanded goals. Like, these are assets, and these are traits in a player's game that you're going to want, especially as things get more physical, as the game gets faster in the playoffs. So I think Sam Lafferty's an important name. The other name out there is a guy you and I are both really familiar with, and it's James Van Riemsdyk, because I think about the playoffs. Where do goals happen? Goals happen on top of the net in the playoffs. And where does James Van Riemsdyk do his best work? In front of the net. He's one of the best players at the moving screen, as kind of moving across the crease, taking a goaltender's eyes. He's good at tipping pucks. You can put him on your power play first or second, and he'll sit there and he'll take the abuse in the playoffs. He'll take goaltender's eyes. I think he's hungry to be back in the playoffs after a hiatus, being in Philadelphia. And I think he'd be a good pickup. He's a veteran. He's well-respected, and he's well-liked. Is he still the fastest player in the NHL? He's not. I don't think there's any question about that. But ultimately, for his strengths, I think he knows he could really help a team down the stretch, and I'll be interested to see who does eventually acquire him.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's been lots of interest in James Van Riemsdyk. I think the market has heated up, and I think the best part about adding someone like him is that it's not going to break the bank from an asset standpoint. You don't have to give up the first-round pick